Hello, everybody. Welcome back to American Truck Simulator. My name is jfavignano. Today, we're taking a load from Barstow, and we're going to Ely, Nevada. So, we've got these steel pipes. If you look here, it's very loud outside since it's starting to rain. And let's look inside here. So, iron pipes, 41,000 pounds of those are going to Ely, to the bitumen up there. So, that's what we're doing. They're expecting it around Saturday to Sunday there. And we're going to make $9 grand if all goes well. We have 26 hours and 55 minutes remaining. And if we look at our map, 464 miles. So without further ado, let's get started. I know the Kenworth W900 was released, but it was released today. Or was that yesterday? Not really sure. Today is Monday, and happy Monday to all you guys. I hope you had a great weekend. I had a fantastic weekend. Really nice. We went to the Science Center, our local Science Center here in St. Louis, as well as watched the planetarium show of the eclipses. And really cool stuff is we have an amazing solar eclipse, a total solar eclipse coming up here over St. Louis, that area. And we haven't had something like this since the 1800s, they were saying. So a pretty big deal. That's August 21st, 2017. Let's go and turn our wipers on a little bit better here and turn that off, make a right out of here. I did upgrade my truck. The engine, I changed the engine out. It's a 600 horsepower engine now, as well as updated the truck completely since Mr. Ruda, John Ruda, the one who made this truck, decided to make an update for it. So I grabbed that update, and it's fantastic. I also got a sound def file fix for this truck. So we have a working Jake brake now, which is really nice. Although we won't be using it in the rain. You're not supposed to use your engine brake in the rain. Let's go ahead and make a left up here. And it looks like we're going to hop right on the highway. Oh, long lights for the win. We got this. We got this, guy. Let's watch that left side so we don't hit that truck. Also updated Jazzy Cat's AI and all that good stuff. Very cool. Very cool stuff. The only thing that I forgot to put in before I started recording is the mod I plan on installing, which is basically the... it adds new road signs to the game, which is really cool. But yeah, so I'm using the updated version of Jazzy Cat's AI car pack as well as the truck pack. So you see some other trucks on the road. Very cool stuff. Very rainy day. I think it's early morning, actually. Nope, middle of the night. Midnight, actually, to be exact. Let's go ahead and get up this hill. I forgot what kind of hill we have here outside of Barstow. No big deal nonetheless. But yeah, August 21st, 2017. If you guys are in the Midwest and you want to travel to see the most amazing, I think the eclipse's totality is supposed to be like 2.5 minutes over us. So that's pretty amazing stuff. Pretty amazing. I mean, I know it's a long way off still, but just very exciting stuff. I love learning about that stuff. But the Science Center was a lot of fun. We had a good time. Indeed, then I watched the Sprint Unlimited, the race at Daytona. And this upcoming weekend is the Daytona 500. And what does that mean? That means iRacing will be returning to the channel. Yes. For those of you who don't know, I am teamed up with Abrams Motorsports. He was the iRacing champion of last year. So we're working on setups together and stuff, and we did some testing over the weekend. I actually had a lot of fun with those guys. Haven't hung out with them in a while. So that was fun. Man, when you get this thing up into 8th gear, or 8L? Yeah, 8 low. This 600 horsepower engine, man, when you're doing 60 miles per hour, you're doing like 1,800 RPM. And there's no other button to switch up to go higher, or I haven't figured it out yet. Oh, that sucks for that driver right there on that bike. He's got a nice wet ride ahead of him, wherever he is going. But nonetheless, I digress. Let's continue. Also over the weekend, watched Saturday Night Live. I think who was it? Melissa McCarthy was the host. That was pretty good. It was a really, really funny show. But if you did watch it, maybe you saw the train wreck that was Kanye West and his I don't call it a performance. I call that a no talent ass clown. That's what I call that, because that guy is a jackass. And I mean, they came out and they were just like yelling and stuff and auto-tuned microphones. They should never give people auto-tuned microphones. If you can't sing, don't be a performer. It is so bad. And then, I mean, his messages he's spreading and then the lyrics that go along with them, it was the most inconsistent piece of garbage I've seen in a while. So, end of that little rant, but no, Jeff is not a fan of Kanye West. Never will be. I don't get it. Well, what is that? Is that a Ferris wheel? It is a Ferris wheel. It's amazing. We're in Primm, Nevada, if you're wondering. So the speed limit jumped up to 65. No worries, no bothers. But yeah, I guess that this engine really likes to hone in around the 1800 mark for a normal run. Pretty interesting. Sorry it's dark, sorry it's raining, and sorry all that, but you know, I don't choose the time that everything happens. It just happened to be that way, so what we gonna do? Harrah's Casino. Yeah, we are headed towards Las Vegas. It's kind of annoying how high-pitched RPM that is at the speed I'm getting. Very strange stuff indeed. But nonetheless, we're just gonna live with it for now. Hey, a Flying J billboard sign. I've heard and I've seen pictures that the maker of the billboard mod, of this billboard mod, had put a billboard up of my channel, and that I was really, really flattered when I saw it. I was like, that is awesome, and thank you. That's really cool stuff. Oh, we gotta be making, oh no, we're just continuing on here. And then I saw some comments on one of the, you know, the popular modding sites, and people were not happy about them putting billboards up of YouTubers. I guess that's like a big horrible thing. Although one thing about this pack is that you rarely see, like, it's not like my name or somebody else's YouTube channel's plastered everywhere. You know what I mean? It's like few far in between. Not a big deal. Oh, Mr. Limo, you got to yield to me because I can't get over. I got that. Oh, I could have, but that car back there, I didn't want to chance it if I didn't have to, you know? Not using cruise control in the rain, that's always bad. Mainly because if you ever hydroplane, your wheels will start spinning to try to maintain that speed you had set, and it would be bad for everybody. Oh, also on the way to the Science Center, we avoided a crash. I mean, happened right in front of us. I mean, you know, traffic's doing about 60 miles per hour or so, and it looked like a Toyota Tundra had just smashed in the back end of like a 90s style Ford Taurus. And I put, Nicole ended up putting the pictures of it on Twitter, and I retweeted it. So go on my Twitter if you want to see those pictures. I mean, destroyed the back end. Oh, look at that. That's a new Taurus that just went by us. That's awesome. Just destroyed the back end of that car. It was, I thought that, you know, whoever's in the back of that thing was dead, because I was like, this is unbelievable. Oh, why are we stopping up here in the rain? Why are we stopping? We can't stop in time. We can't stop in time for this shit. Wow. Idiots on this road. What are we doing? No, no, no. Third gear. I don't get that. I mean, we avoided it by going around that car, but we should have never been in that situation to begin with. This stupid ass school bus in front of us just slams the brakes in the middle of the road while it's raining. I was like, there's no way we're gonna stop in time for that. No way. We're gonna watch our distance here. That could have been bad. Idiots. Just idiot. That's all that you can say about that one. I mean, we weren't even, it's not like we were, you know, speeding excessively. I saw him up there stopped, and I started getting in the brakes. Nothing. I mean, rain with all that weight behind us coming down that hill. No way in hell are we gonna stop in time for that. I mean, what a moron. I don't know what they were doing. Oh, look at that. Suburban. Or a Tahoe. I think it's a Tahoe. What is wrong with this AI? What are you doing? My lord. Be a little safe, please. Would be nice. I did bump the brightness up a little. I know it probably doesn't seem like it, but I did bump the brightness up for, since we're going to be driving at night. And that's just, you know, that's just how it goes, guys. I don't choose whenever these kind of things happen, and then whenever I'm like, oh, because I play the game a lot, you know, in my spare time without recording it, and it just kind of, the pieces fall where they do. I mean, but this time it's raining and it's night. Remember last time I said I turned the rain on higher probability so we would see some. So we actually get to see some this time. It's pretty cool. All right, slow down here. Make a left up here. That'll be fun. Yep, right up here. Fantastic. But yeah, I hope you had a great weekend. I do. And if you saw that train wreck of Kanye West, be sure to let me know, because it was ridiculous. One of the worst things I've ever witnessed, I've got to say. All right, we're just gonna get around this guy here, watch our tubes, and we're good. All right, fantastic. Okay, for a minute I was like, good thing we're not going to that bitumen, because remember, that's the one we stopped at last time, just outside of Las Vegas. So we're not gonna get to see Las Vegas, I'm sorry. Or I guess we did. Maybe that's a different one I'm thinking of. I don't know. I was dealing with that stupid school bus. It's got me all thrown off now. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? There's not much to do. All right, back into 8 low and we're good to go. I don't see anybody out on the road, so we'll turn our brights on here. But yeah, it's raining pretty good here. Oh, got a guy overtaking us. I think that's a Suburban, but I could be wrong. Could be an older Tahoe. And I think it's a Suburban. Ooh, that's cool. That cliff up there on the left. So yeah, this time I'm not using Track IR this time, but next episode I will be using Track IR for you guys. Some of you guys will just want to see it. And I know that Squirrel had uploaded a profile on his forum for Track IR that makes it a lot smoother in ATS. So I'm going to give that a shot. I was just watching one of his trucking diaries this morning. Got up, had some coffee, watched some trucking diaries. Got me in the mood to drive in some American Truck Sim. Indeed, indeed. All right, I think it's stopped raining. But like I said, look, I mean, listen to how high this engine winds up in 8 low. I mean, maybe we could try the high, but I'm not really sure. It just seems like damn near 2,000 RPM for 60 miles per hour is a little excessive, but what do I know? Hey, there's the SETI radar dishes. Oh, we can, you can listen to the Jake brake now. Listen to this. I love having a Jake brake sound again. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool stuff. All right, we're gonna make it a right up here. We'll have to keep that in mind. Oh, it's starting to rain again. Well, we got to show you the Jake brake before it started raining, so that's always good. We're doing all right now. Still on time, and the sun is coming up. Oh, that's so nice looking, that truck. That Jazzy Cat's new truck AI pack is phenomenal. He added a bunch of trucks. I've even seen a Ford Aero Max, and I haven't seen one of those in a while. Not since the old rig and roll days. Slow down here. Ooh, it's really starting to come down now, isn't it? Yes, it is. All right, what do we got here, people? Gotta be careful with the low visibility here and being able to see. Okay, I see headlights coming from that way, but we're good. We got enough time. Let's let this little car know we got to make that around that corner. There we go. Look how awesome that is. The refraction of that light. Oop, over revved. My fault. That looks awesome coming through the fog there with the rain. It's pretty nice. Now we can get this baby back up to speed. Oh, there's one of the 900s. Look at that. Very cool stuff. Very cool stuff. ATS released at 900. And I'm not gonna probably use it anytime soon. If I do use it, you're gonna see me use it in American Truck Simulator multiplayer. And by the way, I played that over the weekend and I tweeted out that I was going from point A to point B. Had a few of you guys show up and join the convoy. That was a lot of fun, so thank you for that. That was really, really cool stuff. It's always a lot of fun to meet up with some of you guys out there. And, you know, the main things that hold me back from doing multiplayer so much is the traffic. And I understand, you know, the synchronization of traffic is difficult and all that stuff, but it really detracts a lot from the feeling of driving, per se. I guess that's what you could call it. But yeah, so let's go ahead and turn our, oh, we had our lights on. It's like, let's go ahead and turn our lights on. I thought I only had my parking lamps. But yeah, it kind of just takes away from all that. And the second thing is the whole bug with the jobs. Like, sometimes you won't get any jobs, and the only way you can really get rid of it is if you go sleep. But sometimes they say, you know, you're not ready to sleep. You can't sleep. So then you gotta, like, tow yourself or something, and it's just like the dumb little things like that. Look at that. Look at that. That was a Ford Aeromax. I believe that's what they were called, the Aeromaxes. You don't see very many of them around anymore. I don't know if they were a good truck or not. Hard to say. Hard to say. But back to what I was talking about with iRacing. I will be driving a Ford this year, Ford Fusion. Since AMS is a Ford team, they graciously allowed me to be part of their team, which is really nice for building setups and, you know, working with each other and figuring out tracks. With a championship team like that, I couldn't say no, you know. So I will be driving a Ford this year, the Ford Fusion, instead of the Chevy SS. I really love the look of the Chevy SS, but I like the Ford too. I did buy the Ford was the first Gen 6 car I bought for iRacing, actually. Believe it or not. But then I drove a Chevy for an entire year. But now I'll be back in the Ford. So it's not an A versus B thing. It's a team thing. Yeah, see, we're in 8 low, and we're okay. I said we were going to look at that, the high gears here. Gotta slow down for these turns. Coming into Piocchio. It's like Pinocchio. Slow down up here. All right. Looks like the rain let up a little bit, didn't it? Yeah, it did. Whoa, did those two just hit each other? I think they did. I think they just clobbered each other. Flying J. That is so cool. All right, back up this way. How are we on fuel? We're good on fuel. Look at that little diner. Very neat stuff. I love seeing the little towns in American Truck Simulator. And since we are on the topic, once we get back on the road here, remember last time I said if you have a question that you want answered, on Twitter, be sure to put hashtag AskJeffATS. And some of you did. 3 of you did. 3 of you guys did, but nonetheless, I will answer those questions, and we're going to look at them here in a minute once I get going on this main road. Seems to be the best. All right, fantastic. Let's go ahead and put ourselves back into... Actually, you know what I said we were going to do? Let's go into the high gears, so we'll be in 1H. Let's see how much better these are. Because maybe it's opposite of how it was for me last time. Okay. Nope, car coming. It's like a Toyota Camry of some sort. Yep. All right, I think we're good now. Yeah, there's a lot shorter gears, but let's see. It might be what we're looking for. Now we'll go into 5 high. See? This might be better, especially for this little hill we got coming up here. So there's 6 high. That was a Lincoln Continental or a town car that just went by. There's a Peterbilt 379, or might have been 389 with the old headlights. So we're in 6 high right now. Now we'll go into 7 high. Ooh, it seems to be doing better. Like I said, I just changed out the transmission to 18. It's like RTLO something 18, bunch of numbers. No idea what the hell that is. Oh, this seems to be much better for speed. We'll find out in 8H. So it's opposite of how it was last time in the old transmission. And that's all it is, just getting used to the old transmission. Yosemite Park. Been there. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. All right, let's get on the road with what we said we were gonna do, and we'll do exactly that. Twitter did not remember it, so I got to do this myself. Oh, there it is right there. Okay. Yeah, 8H is the way to do it, guys. I'm sorry for burning your eardrums out using 8L, because we did that with the old one, but 8H is much better. All right, first up is Defany at YT Defany. He asks, do you think the $20 is really worth it? Yeah, I do. Absolutely. This game, even though you only get a couple states, and we're going to get Arizona soon, Bass Pro Shops, absolutely worth the $20. Absolutely. I mean, for what you get, definitely worth $20. And all the mods that have come out have really made this game shine. It's really nice. So yes, absolutely worth it. Next up is Rex Gaming at Rexy Gaming 98. And they ask, Jeff, I am currently on only console, but I am interested in ATS and any truck sim games. Any idea if they may go to console? My answer to that is probably no. I don't think there's a market or a niche there really for console for a game like this. Oh, we're coming into Ely now. Slow down here. So yeah, we're going to be using the high gears from now. Oh, actually, let's stay in this lane. We got to make a left up here. But no, I just don't think they will. They have a controller support for PC on this as of now, but I don't think I don't think that's like a huge coincidence. I don't think they're moving into the console, and I don't think they ever will. They're just not a market for it. And last but not least, Matt Ellis at MCEllis1216 asks, what is your favorite car and why? Well, I gotta say my favorite car of all, there's two, but I'm in muscle in a sedan. One's a 1975 Cadillac Coupe de Ville, be cherry red with a white rag top. But muscle-wise, it would be a 1970 Dodge Challenger RT. Plum Crazy would be the color. Let's stop right here. Yeah, good enough. What are we at? I gotta go back up into first. There we go. So those are my favorite cars. I know you ask for one, but I can't really choose one per se. Newer vehicles, I really like that Chevy SS, but man, those things are expensive. Those are very expensive. Hey, look at the Tesla. That's a Model S, right? We have a green light, and look at these jackasses just rolling through. Oh, little Toyota. Yep, don't worry about it. I mean, you don't have a red light or anything. Asshole. All right, we're good there. Okay, yeah. So the high gears are the way to do it on this. Way to do it on this transmission, which, you know, last transmission, it was opposite. That's so strange. And you know, what's funny is a lot of you guys were telling me in the comments that, hey, we never used the low gears. We always use the highs. It must have been a messed up modded transmission because, you know, the old version of the mod must have had a messed up transmission in it or something, the one that I had picked. So that's all I could imagine why the low gears would have been acting like high gears, because it didn't make sense to me either. I was like, I figured you would get into the L's to climb hills, but that's all right. We got a working transmission now that mimics more so of real life, I think. Not to say that, you know, all we try to do is mimic real life. Let's turn off our lights. We don't need those on. It's the middle of the damn day here, Jeff. Okay, there's a 30-mile-an-hour zone here, so we can just coast here in 70. Okay, that sounds so much better. And it's a different engine too. Like I said, it's a 600 horsepower engine. I think it's the I don't remember what the name of it was. Or maybe it was a Detroit. Maybe I put a Detroit in it. It's not a Cat anymore. It's not the C15. I had a C15 in it last time, but not this time, so. All right, slowing down. All right, and you won't see me Jake breaking too much in the townships. I save that for when we're out on the road going down a grade or something. The Prius there. Let's go and put this baby. Oh, let's wait for this motorcycle. Let's be safe. Let's be safe. The last thing we want to do is run into a motorcycle and kill the guy. Oh, and thanks. Well, he put the blinker on for a while back there, so that's kind of my fault, I guess. Oop, second. Just trying to really get that trailer around that corner a little bit better. There we go. So I don't know why a tour bus would be coming down this road right here. And I've been getting some people asking me to do the bus mods. I'm not going to do that. This is American Truck Simulator. It's not a bus simulator. And you know what? Maybe later down the road we will. I'm not going to rule it out completely. Oh, I won't ever do that. Because I'd love to do that Ford F-150 Raptor that was released too. That'd be a pretty cool, just do a mod showcase. But to do that, we would need to have a separate profile for that pretty much. Oh, look at that guy. Just no big deal. Just heading up here. Okay, I thought it was one of those dead end drop-offs, but it's not. It's just up in the hills. Up in the hills of Ely. Very nice. Beautiful drive though. Loving the truck. Loving the drive. Loving the truck, loving the drive. You will too. And we're almost here to do the drop-off. I'm not sure what kind of drop-off it is. But we're about to find out. Might be a construction zone. Maybe they need the pipes. Maybe these are going to turn into culverts or something. All right, slow down. Road work ahead. And there is the light. And that's where they want it. All right, so we're going to have to go through, turn around, and then come down this way and back it in. Not too terrible. Why are you stopping when you have the green light? I don't get that. And last time I had a, what is this idiot doing? We're going to pull our parking brake. We're going to be here for a minute. This guy's a moron. I don't have any hazard. Oh. Mr. Lincoln decides he wants to get, well, you know what's going to happen? We're going to have to, wow. We're going to have to take the red light violation on this one. Let's turn our hazards on and say, sorry. Not my fault that an idiot back there can't figure out how to drive correctly. So we gotta go around this PT Cruiser. I didn't get in trouble for that. Maybe they knew. They're like, well, you know, we get these idiots out here on these roads. Sometimes it happens. All right, no big deal. We'll just go down, we'll turn around, and then we'll have to put the hazards on and back it into the spot. I think that'll be for the best. Oh, that guy's working hard today. Look at that. Working hard, sweeping that edge. Don't honk at me, Avalanche. Hello, cop. Don't mind me. That's a weird looking cop. That was a weird, non-legit cop. He had like long hair and a beard. That's funny. All right, we're gonna go down here and turn around. It's the only way we can do it. And I think we're gonna have to do it here in the dirt. And we could go all the way down to this intersection, but there's just really no reason for it. So we'll turn our hazards on, scare the hell out of this W900. And we're not going to do it on a blind hill, I'll tell you that right now. We want to be able to see. All right, cool. So I think we're going to be able to do it here, maybe. Let's try not to get too non-legit here. I don't see anybody behind. Well, there is people coming, but we've got plenty of room here. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do to get the job done, right? Come on, baby. Come on, old trusty. I like having that 600 horsepower. That is nice. Thank you. That's an older Volvo. Jim Palmer Trucking. All right. We're good now. Like I said, we're just going to come down here. We're going to go straight through once we get the green light here. We'll go straight through and then we'll just back it in. It'll be a pretty simple drop off actually. And that's really cool. I really like these drop offs. Well, maybe I did install that road sign. Really? You jackass. It's creating more trouble than it's worth. All right, dude. Yeah. Oh, we got the green light. Look at that. Now, hopefully we don't have an idiot behind us. It's going to mess all this up. Which sometimes you do. Sometimes you do. All right. Turn our hazards on here. Hopefully this person won't be too stupid. But you never know. We'll put our fake mirror on. Yeah, there's a bunch of vehicles behind us. We might have to... Whoa. Oh, sorry about your thing there, buddy. Barely clipped it. Oh, and we got it stood back up. All right, I'm going to turn off those hazards. I'm going to let this traffic go by before we try to do something. Don't mind me. Look at that T800. That's awesome. Okay, I don't think anybody else is coming. It's hard to say. Looks good for the most part. That's so funny. I hit that little, I hit that sign and then that roadwork sign, and then it just knocked right back over where it needed to go. That was pretty awesome. All right, let's go ahead and back this baby in. Let's go ahead and cut it over a little bit. Just kind of nice and slow here. There's no reason to get too hasty with this drop off. Just ease it back on in there and it'll be good to go. There we go. Get the pipes where they need to be. All right, now we'll just follow the trailer back and we're pretty much solid here. Very nice stuff indeed. All right, very cool. Very nice. There we go, we're here. How about that? Disconnected the trailer and excellent. 484 miles, 11 hours, 58 minutes. We burned 94.6 gallons of fuel. And look at that. Headed towards level 16 ever so slightly. Got 502 XP. So we got some for the base proficiency bonus, got that, and long distance delivery bonus, and, you know, parking the trailer and all that good stuff. So not bad at all. All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for this one. I'm going to go ahead and shut the truck off so it's not killing us. Since we're going to hang out here and talk to those guys and say sorry about hitting your sign. But hope you enjoyed the episode. If you guys want to see more American Truck Simulator, be sure to hit the like button and let me know, or leave a comment below as well. And if you want your question answered next time on Twitter, just put hashtag AskJeff, ATS, all one word. Very, very simple stuff. And with that said, guys, hope your week is off to a good start, and I'll see you next time. Take care.